Okay, this is going to be a good video. I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. So I'm a huge fan of Orange Peanut. I comment on every one of his videos, and in today's video, which was just published a few minutes ago, I'm one of the very first to watch this video, which I reckon is going to be very popular. He's going to discuss the Andrew Tate versus Greta Thunberg conflict, which happened on Twitter a few days ago, and it's struck a lot of controversy, so that's interesting. And watching Orange Peanut, a YouTuber who I love a lot because he's also controversial and is in favor of bullying and does fantastic reactions, is going to react to them as well. So it's my first time reacting to Orange Peanut, reacting to Andrew Tate, as well as Greta Thunberg on this channel, and my first time reacting to Orange Peanut on this channel as well. So I also realized that uploading a video and then taking a short stemming from that video harbors a lot of views, so I think I'll be doing that more frequently. And without further ado, let's begin. So without even having started the video, I'm going to comment. This is a certified Tate W classic, because I am in favor of Andrew Tate regardless of what he might say. I don't agree with everything he says, but I love his attitude, and as Peanut himself said, he's on a bit of a redemption arc recently, so this drama, it's quite hilarious, and to watch one of my idols on YouTube reacting to it is even better, so I hope you enjoy. I'm going full screen. It's a relatively short video, so this should be a relatively short video too.
Every day I become more and more convinced that we're all just characters living in a sitcom that some aliens are watching for their own entertainment. Because, have you guys noticed that like every year the world just gets stranger and stranger?
I actually have Peanut. I mean, it's been getting worse and worse recently, but it's not necessarily because of aliens. It's because of the consequences of humans themselves. So, and one more thing, I think I'm actually older than Peanut is, despite how mature he may seem and how much success he's garnered so far.
Today I'm going to be breaking down one of the strangest and goofiest internet beefs I have ever seen, and it is between none other than Andrew Tate and Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg is a climate change activist that is kind of...
Yeah, Greta Thunberg is the sort of person who hasn't been to school in fucking years because she thinks that the world is going to end soon. Andrew Tate is a millionaire who has a bunch of cars and who believes that ruining the environment is no big deal, and he's doing it at this point just to spite Greta.
Annoying. And Andrew Tate is a rich guy that enjoys pissing people off. So right off the bat, the stage is set for a really funny interaction. So it all started, and this is a Twitter beef, by the way. There's no IRL.
I could have actually made this video myself, but this idea didn't pop into my head to make a reaction video based off of Twitter, because I've never done something like that before, so maybe for future videos.
Stuff. It's just Twitter, which makes it even funnier. So it all started when, unprovoked, out of nowhere, Andrew Tate decided to make a banger tweet. He said, "Hello at Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 8-liter quad turbo. My two Ferrari 812 Compositions have 6.5 V12s. I know nothing about cars, so I don't know what this means.
I think this is the
but
amount
he says,
of emissions.
This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions." So...
He's just doing this at this point to spite Greta Thunberg, but even though Greta Thunberg came back with a solid reply, he made another video which was also quite solid on its own terms. So.
Out of nowhere, he decided to at a climate change activist so he could tell her how many carbon emissions.
And this was possible because Elon Musk brought Tate back to Twitter, so we wouldn't have seen this interaction at all otherwise, which makes this video, this episode, this Twitter beef 100 times better.
He's making, which is one of the strangest flexes I've ever heard, but, you know, okay, this is the start of it. Let's see how Greta responded. She said, "Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. An ambassador, a diplomat, said small dick energy as a phrase. We're...
Now Greta actually has more followers than Andrew Tate because I checked on Twitter, which is not really surprising to me considering how recent Andrew Tate has been reinstated on the platform by Musk. So I think he'll catch up to her in a very short time, but even so, he was ratioed, so he has to bow down to that.
We're living in a simulation. There is no way any of this is real. I don't get what's going on. Also, for her to say that her own email is small dick energy is a little strange, but I don't know.
I don't think it's an actual email address, to be
She's saying
fair.
he has small dick energy.
Yeah, I think
for
it's
tweeting at
she's
this.
just trying
And
to
then
obliterate
Andrew,
him verbally.
his response, rather than tweeting again, he decided to make a 2-minute response video to her saying
This is what I
something
was
about
talking
small dick
about,
energy.
yeah.
So I'm not going to play all 2 minutes because I just don't want to, but I'm going to play the beginning so you can get kind of an idea of what his response was. Okay, smoking a cigar, great.
Just to get
Why
on
does
her
he keep
nerves.
flexing that he's
I'm
destroying
obviously
the
a stranger
environment?
to online controversies, not something I often do.
Yeah.
But now,
He said very
the
sarcastically.
mainstream press is commenting on the fact that I was informing Greta that my very extensive car collection with internal combustion engines, which run on dead dinosaurs, have an enormous emission.
But why? Why would you brag about that?
And she replied by telling me her own email.
I mean, he wouldn't do it any other way but to be petty, you know, just to spite Greta. He doesn't have any other motive. He's a millionaire, he's rich, he's popular, he's got all the social media fame he needs. He just wants to piss her off, to get under her skin, to get even more interaction, and negative views are still views, and that's what he cares about, much like that vegan teacher, but for masculinity in 2022.
Greta's email address is, I have small dick energy. Why would that be your own email address?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I don't want to assume her gender. It's 50-50, but
And him saying it's 50-50 makes it even funnier, because he's just saying that there are two genders, no more, no less, and he's shutting up the people who are all about all for the genders, so that's even funnier.
it is what it is.
He's
I'm not
definitely
actually
trolling
mad
here.
at Greta. Please
I'm
bring
sure.
pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled. So I'm not actually mad at Greta, right? Because she doesn't realize she's been programmed. She doesn't realize she's a slave of the Matrix.
Sure.
She thinks she's doing good.
Have we been meant to recycle pizza boxes all along? Because I've never done that before.
Someone has sat her down and
They're all
convinced
greasy, why would I recycle
to
them?
try and convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot.
I can't take this seriously.
I don't think he's being serious, in all fairness. I think he's just trolling. Even the way he says this with all the confidence, he's just trying to make a point which doesn't make sense, confidently, to get under her skin even further and to garner even more views, like I mentioned.
I genuinely can't. This is the strangest thing I have ever seen. These are two people that have gone viral, not because of their hard work, not because of their accomplishments. They have gone viral.
I mean, to be fair, they've both worked hard, but Greta Thunberg really hasn't worked that much. Her income, I guess it's all passive income, much like Andrew Tate's. Does Greta Thunberg even get paid for anything? Does she really care about money, or doesn't she? I am not really sure. I'm not caught up about her.
Viral for saying controversial statements. And whenever somebody becomes famous for saying a controversial statement, it's bound to have just strange things happen. As much as I want to give
like
my
this
real
interaction,
opinion
really.
on this situation and like who's in the right, who's in the wrong, this is just stupid. This is genuinely one of the stupidest beefs ever. I don't know. I don't know what the angle of either of them is here. First off, I'll try to give my opinion here. Let's talk about Andrew's side first. I don't think regardless of your opinion on climate change, I don't think you should be bragging about how many emissions you're creating. I don't think that's
I mean, before Peanut says anything else, I don't think, that's something to brag about, something to be proud of, that you're damaging the environment. And I don't see why he's beefing with a 20-year-old, or a soon-to-be 20-year-old. Perhaps it is just for the views, just for the trolls, just for the laughs. I mean, it's not something he should brag about, that's true, but at the same time, how else would he get all those views? How else would he be able to take advantage of his Twitter account?
flex in any kind of way. I I listen. I respect the hating. Like literally out of nowhere, he decided to just go after her for no reason.
It's basically
for
what
clout,
Peanut
obviously.
does for the
if
most
he was
part.
doing this for clout,
Sometimes Peanut actually has a valid reason for hating on people because they come after him, but Andrew Tate really had no reason to go after Greta. He just did it to provoke her.
A+ Andrew Tate, because I think his response tweet has 18 million views on Twitter right now, which is unbelievable.
That's the only reason probably
the
why
Greta
he did
side, she could have destroyed him easily. She could have said something like, "You're a grown man beefing with a 19-year-old, bragging about your carbon emissions. What's wrong with you?" And she would have destroyed him. But instead, she just said small dick energy. So I thought that was a pretty horrendous response. So you guys can.
I mean, she had a long time to come up with an answer, but he too had took a long while to reply to that with the 2-minute video and the justification, and it was quite childish as well, to be fair. So considering he's a grown man, she's still a teenager. I think he's the immature one in this context.
Can let me know
as
your
much
thoughts
as I
on
like
who won
Andrew
this debate.
Tate.
In my opinion, we all lost because this is just one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. But if you guys have a different opinion,
another
inform me
peanut
on
W.
It, please do. But
or should I say another walnut W?
Unbelievable. How this is this isn't a mini beef. This has 18 million views. Mainstream media is talking about this. Like there are news articles about it.
Yeah.
And it's just so unbelievably stupid. So that's all I have input-wise. I can't take this seriously because of how dumb it is, but it is kind of funny to watch.
I don't think I'd be able to as well, but yeah, it is fun to watch. It's also hilarious.
Leave this
I
video
think
here. Please
it was over a
inform me your
while
thoughts
ago
because I'm
now.
curious what you guys think about it. But with that being said, I'll catch you next one. Peace out.
Orange Peanut wants you to subscribe because he needs
I love the outro as well.
more money.
Okay, so I agree with Orange Peanut for the most part here. I think that he has quite mature takes with regards to the Andrew Tate Greta Thunberg beefing about, but at the same time I think that both of them have valid reasons for arguments, even though Tate was the one who
Inner evolution retreat with conscious use of
who provoked Greta to begin with on Twitter. So Orange Peanut making this video really made me happy this evening because I just got back from a tough swimming session, and he really helps elevate my mood, and he also helps me continue pumping out content with the hopes of getting more subscribers and improving my channel overall. So if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, leave a like, and as many comments as you can. I don't mind you spamming, and I reply to all comments, so thank you for that, and I'll see you on the next one. I mean, I wasn't even planning on uploading this today, so that just goes to show how much I love Orange Peanut. So thank you for watching. Bye guys.